How's the light? I can't see nothing. Since that's awful blinding. I'll probably fall over now. How is everyone today? Backgammon. I was playing that earlier. It's a great way to just destroy an afternoon. There's Reeser. We got Paula Bloom. How's everybody today? We'll let the room fill up while I try to organize this mess. Gosh, we got all kinds of stuff here. Yeah, I got 3 layers to play with. Stacks of stuff over here. Stacks of it. I mean, look at this. We got stuff. We got more stuff lined up, all from different people. We got stuff over here, stacked up, lined up. There's more on top of the printer. There's a computer. Yeah, let me fix this. Get back to the studio. There we go. The studio is a card about 8 inches by 10 inches. Looks like this. Hey, it works, man. Okay. How are we looking there? Can you hear me all right? There's Mud, Cointelligence. We got Cinderlicious, David Smock. We got a whole crew coming in. There's Ant, Lincoln Central. Yeah, there's everybody. Hey, everybody. Hi, Professor. Okay. Listen, for those of you just joining us, we got Cointelligence in here. Let me scratch my nose real quick. The cat was in here, and the fur is everywhere. Okay, Cointelligence is here. He's got a fundraiser going on. I'm going to take over his channel real quick. Let's see, where is it? Here you go. This should be his channel. He's got a lot of videos, so he's got 629 subs, so we could always use your support. No question about it. Make sure you hit that little bell. But he's got a fundraiser going on for his history teacher. So if you want to help him out, I'm sure he would appreciate every little bit of help you can offer. And while you're there, check out some of his videos. They look pretty good. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. Also, we've got CoinOp. There we go. Dustin Morgan. Well, Dustin picked up. He bought a coin shop. Okay. Well, it's keeping him busy, no question about it. So in the meantime, we got Robert Lawson is handling the video side of it for a while. And well, he's getting started. He's getting it worked out. He got a new camera. But definitely when you see the CoinOp notification, get in there and check him out too. Let me get back to the chat over here. If I could figure this out. How does this work? There's the home. So give Cointelligence some support. He's in here all the time. You see him. There's Chelsea. How are you? Bill J. Slick Nicky. Hoogie. Now Hoogie sent in a Dansko album. We had Coin Jeopardy last Friday. Congratulations to CJ who won that thing. And almost won it single-handedly. But CJ picked it up at the end, which is wonderful. It's back here somewhere. But wait. There's another one. Oh, God. I see the problem. One moment. We get these technical difficulties. That's what we call them. We call them technical difficulties. It just means you ran into something with your chair. Let's see if we can fix this real quick. Okay. Alrighty. Everything's under control. Don't worry about a thing. Alright. Let's spread the legs here. Wow. Let's see if it... I wonder if this works anymore. One moment, please, while I try to fix this. Otherwise, we're sunk. Okay, let's deactivate that for a bit. Stand by. I should have this stuff ready. Activate. Does it work? Oh, boy, it seems to work. Oh, yeah, good, good. Everything's under control as of right now. We had the Dansko that Hoogie had sent in, CJ1. Now we got his little brother here. It's upside down. We got his brother sent in by Lincoln Central Coins. We're going to do it again. And God only knows what the future holds. There's more. There's always something coming down the road, so be ready for it. Spread the legs. Yeah, I got the camera on a tripod. And I got 2 of the legs are long, and I get the other leg short, so I can lean it onto the desk using just those 2 legs. Then I got it pointing here, and that lets me zoom in, zoom out, lift it up. It's that thing. See the way that works? That's the tripod. So I can move it around and show stuff off. And it's real handy, but the legs, of course, stick out a little bit. And let's see if we can zoom in a little. Because we want to show this off. We got a 1 ounce copper round here. That's the PB penny you hear so much talk about. It's 100% copper. Well, it's 999 copper, but it's still nice. People like copper. Let me click. What's going on here? Okay, can you see me okay? Let me see if I can get this to work real quick. Huh. Okay, well, it never focused before, so I don't think we're really out anything yet. Let's see if we can make that work. Ah, there we go. And you get the Walking Liberty design on that. That's what we always start off the little giveaway here. Every week we do this, except last week when, you know, I went to a barbecue because it's a weekend, it's a holiday. I've been cooped up in the house for like months. I got the heck out of Dodge. We had a good time. We watched this 2-year-old play in the mud. Yeah, we had some barbecue. And then the kid's father just took a hose, just washed her right off. Get our mouth open and stuff. It was a lot of fun, you know, if you like that sort of thing. If you like kids, I hate kids. But I like to watch them get hosed off. Okay, coffee is brewing. I got some at the ready. I'm prepared. It's strong coffee. Bill J and Reese's here. Hoogie's here. Lemonhead Penny. It's about time you showed up. Lemonhead had sent some things in. I've got, where is it? I got a whole stack of stuff here. Oh, people send in coins. They just send them in because they're awesome folks. And we add them to this here package. We give away coins every single week. It's a community-supported giveaway. And they send in really good stuff. I mean, these ain't your mama's coins. This is a 1967. Look at the shine on this. It's almost as nice as this. And Lemonhead sent in a bunch of these. We've been giving one away for weeks. We still got a few weeks to go. That is a halfpenny. Where is it? We can get that to show up. There you go. That's a half. Let me put it on a card. There you go. Queen Elizabeth on one side. And you got the boat. Anybody ever find out what the name of that boat is? There you go. That's an 1867 halfpenny from England, or Great Britain, or United Kingdom. What is the name of that nation nowadays? Nobody really knows. I don't think they know. But we're going to put that right in here because it's kind of wicked nice. There you go. Now, there's 2 ways to support this this giveaway, right? One is send coins. If you'd like to send coins in, because people do it all the time, I've got an email address right here. Just write it down. You know, click on it. Well, it doesn't work. You gotta type it in, I guess. But you gotta be careful with the spelling. If you don't spell it right, some girl says, "What do they want from me? They won't leave me alone." It's the minnow. That's it. It's the SS Minnow. That's what it will be from now on. There you go. It's a sailing minnow. Okay, another way to do it, if you don't want to send coins, you can send cash. Any little bit helps. And we take the money that's sent in and we add it to the package. You know, $20 comes in, we put in a $20 coin. $50 come in, we put in a $50 coin or whatever. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. There. I meant to try to get this in if I could this week. Oop, let me fix my arm on my chair here. I tend to slouch to the right a bit, so I destroyed the armrest here. So I got a towel on there. I'll fold it up and it falls over a lot. It's HMS, Her Majesty's Service. Yes, or His Majesty's. But I think it's ship instead of service. Joe Bunn is here. Good to see you. Lincoln says kpv@live.com. Now, if you want to donate cash, you can use PayPal. But use goods and services only. If you use friends and family, I'm going to return it. I do a lot of side business on PayPal, and I can't risk losing that account. That's how that works. There's YOLO Bagels. We got 37 people watching. I think we're going to have a good show. Look at this. We've already got the big copper round. We got a half a penny. And Lemonhead also sent in a couple of nice proofs. Where are we? Here they are. Okay. Now, you recall back in 2005, if you were watching the Coin Jeopardy the other day, we talked about Lewis and Clark's trip out west. And you find these in the back of the nickels in 2004 and 2005. These are the 2005s. And you got the Buffalo reverse, You got a Buffalo nickel, and you got the Ocean View, the last two of the series of 4. And these are brilliant proofs, and they're great holders if you like these. I try not to pick them up because they keep rolling away, and for some reason they always end up in the air duct on the floor. I dropped a magnet a long time ago, so I think that's why a lot of stuff ends up down there. We're going to add these right in there. But a lot of folks have been here before. They know what the score is. They know what the deal is. If you'd like to win, we're going to have a way to win at the end of the show. We'll figure that out. You're on your own to win. You cannot win more than once every 2 months. So you got to get 2 months in between your last win before you can win again. Lincoln says, my son is with me tonight. I'll be in and out of chat. Well, hello, Lincoln Jr. Glad to see you. Here's CFA. The end of the Lewis and Clark Trail is about 45 minutes from my home. Is that where you live? I had no idea where CFA. He's up in the Pacific Northwest. Outstanding. Paula Blum is up there too. Oregon, Washington, California. One of them Pacific Northwest states. Now she's sending some things, and we're going to add one of those in right now. Because I love this. Half the project is done, says CJ. Get out! CJ is doing a project for me. Had this idea and talked with Lincoln about it, so he's in on it too. And we said, well, geez, that would just make sense. Why don't we do this? Why don't we make this thing? So we needed a prototype, and CJ has that 3D printer. Because he does this kind of thing, right? Where are they? Here, we got a bunch of, that's a piece of cardboard. No, here's one. He's got a 3D printer, and he can print these things out, and they're real tight. He do letters and numbers and stuff. That's not an actual 1943 penny, but it's a good holder. But these, he's got them that fit those 2x2 acrylic holders. So he's got the whole set, right, for Washington quarters. I got the whole set. That's not it. He's got every single one of them, right, with states. Where are they? Here we go. So you can see you got Massachusetts, you got the state of Massachusetts. You put your Massachusetts quarter in there. Makes sense? Then you got the Maryland quarter, got the state of Maryland in it. All right. Gosh, everything. You want a jigsaw puzzle? He can do a jigsaw puzzle with the state quarters. That was Florida. Where's my pen? There you go. I live right up here. All right, this is all swamp. All of it. Over here is a big forest, but I'm right up in there. That's where I am. So I'm about as far from CFA as you can get without getting your feet wet. Do you have any cardboard 2x2? I have some, but I do not offer them for sale. I've sworn against staples. I've had the vinyl flips. I'm out for probably another week. Somebody said, I'll take this many. And geez, that's like how many I got. So, no, I do the vinyl flips. There's no staples. And really, staples have no place around a coin. They will screw them up every time. What's the difference in price? The cardboard flips are 6 cents. These guys are 8 cents. Plus, you don't need staples. Plus, you don't need to screw up your coins. Plus, you can get the coin out, right? So you can take photos. There it is. Take a picture of your pretty coin. And then when you're done, you can put it back in so they're reusable. Cardboards are single use. You'll love these. Get these. You'll see them. They'll pop up right below here on occasion. But this is what CJ does. Well, he's got a 3D printer, and he's been working on a project, and it's halfway done. Now, it's only a small sample prototype, but, well, hopefully it'll work. If not, we're going to, put in some different motors and we're going to make that thing work. By God, one way or another. It's the coolest thing. Wait till you see it. You'll love it. But it's a kind of a project. It'll have to go through a Kickstarter program, which is I'll show it off to the world, and hopefully they'll show it off to their friends, and people will pledge. You know, I'd like to pledge $20 or $30 or whatever, and you get a reward based on that pledge. And when we get to a certain point, right, when we get to the amount of funding that we want, then it all goes through. Everybody gets billed. I get the money. We can go get the, you know, the designed and the product made, and it'll be fun. Okay, where's the box that this was in? Right up here under the whoopee cushion. There. That's what CJ does. If you got an idea, you need a prototype, get a hold of him. You know, you can just describe it in an email, send a couple of pictures, and he can probably come up with something. Hi, y'all, Ben here, but Adriana is at my computer. Well, boot her off that computer, man. Now, Mantic Coins is here. Bear in mind, we're adding 1,000 Mantic Coins to this package. Somebody wins, they also get 1,000 Mantic Coins, but you got to be in the show. You got to be in Mantic's treasure hunt on Saturdays to get that 1,000 Mantic Coins, because I got to give it. And I'm almost always there. Sometimes I go to a barbecue, but it'll be fun. Anyway, let's get back to where I was. We were talking about Paula, who's also in the Pacific Northwest, and she has sent this gorgeous thing, right? That's a Australian how much is it? $1. It's $1 Australian. I sent you 10 shekels. God love you, Mark. Here we go. Your Queen Elizabeth. She got a crown on. Australia. Lizzie too. And this giant spider on the back. This is the Australian funnel web spider. It is 0.999. All right. Solid silver. It's a full ounce of silver. You can see it right there. It's 2015. And the P over here says it's from Perth. There we go. That's got a little bit of a smudge, but I don't think that's going to stop anybody from saying, cool. This gets a 10 on the cool shit-o-meter, okay? That's like the biggest, nastiest thing. Tell me, if you saw that on your desk, would you hit it with a shoe? You darn right you. His name is Herman. Herman the Merman. Herman Munster. Why would you, did you name the coin or the spider? There it is. Well, we're going to put that right in. It's huge. Look at this. Remember the 1 ounce penny? That thing? It's the same size. Huh? So I got to get some of these holders now so I can put the pennies in the holders. But these go in the flips just fine. But look, you got a dollar here. Kind of slick. You got a half a penny here. You got 2 nickels from Lemonhead. Now from Mantic Coins, because he's always sending stuff, I've got an NIFC, but it's not a typical NIFC. This one is far superior to the others. A lot of times you get these NIFCs out of circulation. Right, it's after 2002, they cut down the production on these to a couple of million, and they only sell them to collectors, but sometimes they end up in circulation. Well, that's a 2016 P in pretty darn good shape. This comes from Mantic Coins. We're going to add that into the package. That's how this works. People send it, I put it in. Now, if you send cash, I'll be able to add more stuff in. And we have just some fantastic packages we give away every week. It's sure to be a good time. Let me get this out of my way here. And we'll look at some stuff up close. We got more things that people sent in. Gosh, there's no end to it. Let me catch up on chat. I may have to go to Google Chrome. I have a bad lag here. I'm sorry, David. I use Google Chrome. Let me do this also. I have no dropped frames, but I have a yellow line. But I have to put my video on pause. Yeah, there we go. And I find that helps a little. But for the most part, look, it's it's the internet, it's Google, it's YouTube, it's whatever. It's a guy up the street watching cat videos. That's the problem. I can't do a thing about this. All we can do is tough it out and bear with it. Oh, make sure we have 29 likes, says Lemonhead Penny. Make sure you smash like. Down at my feet here, I've got a dwindling sack of pennies, old wheat pennies. And for every like we get, I'm going to add one of those into this package. Now, they've been picked over, they've been searched, I've looked at them for dye varieties, but they're still wheat pennies, and you get a bunch of them. I mean, we usually do a roll of these. There's a 12 or 14-year-old in your family who's going to get those and just tear it up, man. It's enough to create a new collector, and sometimes it'll last a lifetime. And there's a lot of opportunity, and if you can create more collectors, well, your coins will be worth more in the future. So do what you can to support our youth in this hobby. Matthew says, try using Task Manager to close down all background programs running. There you go. Aiden showed up. I just came in and drop a quick like. Thank you, Aiden. Make sure you hit that like so we give away more pennies. If all you do is stop in, hit like, and go away, that's okay. Somebody will be happy. They'll get an extra penny out of it. Yeah. Okay, Bill J is here. Now, Bill J has sent a package, a pretty massive package. And what I want to do is put in an item from Bill. It's just a little thing, but it's the cutest little thing you ever did see. Okay, this is a 1901 Barber dime. It's old, it's tired, it's worn, no question about it. But if you don't have a Barber dime, type 1, and you'll see what this means. A lot of people just don't have one. Geez, they'd be just as happy with it, with an old tired one. Let's go to the scope and have a look. Can we see it? There it is. Okay, she's pretty well worn, this old one. 1901, United States of America. 1-1. Joe Bunn has no Barber dime. There it is, 1 dime. You got most of the wreath. Oh my God, look, it's an O. Do you have a New Orleans mint mark coin? Where's my stick? There you go. There, right there. Oh, New Orleans. That's a 1901 O. Now, back at the turn of the century, from the 80s to probably 1910, Mississippi was a bustling area. Mark Twain, Huckleberry Finn, all that. The amount of commerce that flows through the Mississippi is simply amazing. And back in the day, they needed another mint just in New Orleans to handle the cash needs. So that's where that comes from. It's a peach. Phoenix says, I'll donate 10,000 Manta coins to this prize. You'll have to get with the winner. That's going to be up to you. I can't enforce that. I can't guarantee that. But boy, we sure would like your generosity. That's a heck of a thing. Now, Mantic has these giveaways. There goes my towel. He has giveaways throughout his show. All kinds of things. You name it. A piece of silver, a piece of proof, a piece of something. Some NIFC halves. Gosh, all kinds of things. Mint sets, proof sets. And it don't cost nothing. You got to have Manta coins. And he'll give you 100 Manta coins so you can get into the drawing. But it's you get more Manta coins. Yeah, you could do more stuff. You can play games, you can gamble, you can grow your Manta coins, and you're not limited to just one entry. You can enter 100 times. So if people are offering up Manta coins, that's a heck of a thing because you get a better chance of winning something. And that's what we do all day on Manta coins on Saturdays. Oh, I'm losing my they're chatting so fast I can't keep up. The Real Fire Demon says, I'm doing a giveaway. Check it out. Plus tell all. When you doing it, Fire Demon? I have to get a note for the next show. If you want an announcement made, just let me know, and I'll make a note and announce it. Fire Demon. That's a giveaway. What are you giving away? When are you giving it away? How do we find out? Now, if you go to the Real Fire Demon, here's the screen. No, here's the screen, and you look over here beside his name. You'll see these 3 little dots. You can click on those, and you can go to his channel, and that should open it in another window. If you're using a cell phone, I got no idea what it's going to do, so you're really on your own with that. I could eat a peach for hours, says Mud. Boy, we got some work for you right here. Find a clean 1998, no mint mark, close AM. I bet you if you try, you could find a whole lot more of them. Do Manta coins work here? Not yet, but we're working on getting them into Target. It'll be a little while. We're working out the exchange rates. But I'll wait for it. Everybody wants those Manta coins. They're a precious commodity. No fooling. Now, I'm going to take a stop right here. Where'd that dime go? There we go. We got the dime in there. I'm going to take a stop real quick. I'm going to get over and look at PayPal and see if we can add some more coins. So bear with me because this thing always shuts itself off. And if I'm loading a page, it can cause some lag. It's also a good chance to get some coffee. There we go. Let's see what's happening. I can't find it. There we go. Okay, there. Chelsea is in with a $6 donation. Is that right? No, I don't think that's right. No, that's a loop and shipping. There we go. I got to find my first start place. There it is. I see Paula with a $25 donation. And we got Mark Rossman with 10. All right, we're off to a good start. Now, I've got a couple other things that other people have sent in. We've got Fritz Bender. Fritz in here? What about PV coins? I've got these. We got these. I put these babies in. Now, I can also add in coins, but I like to let the donations build before I start to put those in. Did you read the message? No. Gosh, it's almost impossible for me to read messages during a show, going into PayPal, opening the item, and reading the message. It's tough. Don't say my name. Anonymous will do. Okay. Paula from now on is known as Anonymous, and we thank you for that. Oops. Now I feel bad. Yeah. It's hard. We do what we can with what we have. There's Fritz. There's Fritz Bender. Fritz sent in a massive package of stuff. Gosh, the stuff. Now, one thing he sent in, because I don't want that to be the biggest thing. Oh, it can be the biggest, but let's try to get something close. I've got a 1960 Mexican silver peso sent in from Fritz Bender. He sent a whole bunch of stuff. We got a few things to add in. This is it, Mexico, 1960. It's a peso. Let's see if we can see that date. We'll get in there and have a look. There we go. And I don't know my pesos well, so I don't know how much silver's in there. No idea. I could say 80, I could say 75, 90. I have no idea. It could be 50%. Must have that peso. They're 10%. It's billion. 10% silver. There you go. You guys know your pesos better than I do. I can tell you good stuff about old U.S. coins. Let's have a look at this guy. It's gone. There it is. Okay, I'm kind of zoomed in pretty close. Some pesos only have 20% or less silver. Aha. 1960 is the date on this. I wonder what the date is on this. The O, the circle with the M, is Mexico City. I understand that part. It's about all I know about these. This is I don't know who this is. That's Pablo Escobar, one of those important Mexican guys. That's a un peso, 1960. There you go. And you got the bird chewing on the snake here, sitting on a cactus. Estados Unidos Mexicanos. It's in great shape, guys. We're going to put that in. Probably us in 64. What was the last country to mint silver business strikes, and in what year did they stop? Well, the United States made a silver business strike in 1976 on the quarters, but they weren't released for circulation. They were just, like a bicentennial thing. Home. Now, Canada, I know, ran them into 68. Now, during the 68, they ran some silver and some with a copper nickel. So, you got to figure that out and take it apart yourself. Let me put that right up here so we can see that, how nice that is. Pablo Escobar, yeah, he was the president of Mexico between 1960 and 1964, I think it was. Look, I'm kind of behind on stuff, right? I just found out that Darth Vader is Luke's father. Why does nobody tell me this stuff? And I don't believe the story anyway. I think they're making it up as they go. Is that what it is? I don't think it's based on truth. Mexico had silver circulation in 64. Well, they minted circulated coins. Okay, 50 pesos. That's a bunch of pesos. I'm going to take a look at PayPal real quick. If you'd like to make a contribution, it's going to help because Bill J has sent this in. Let me find my place real quick. Just a minute. I got to find this, and I got to find this. Yeah, we can make this work. Now, Bill J had sent in this little dainty. It's the cutest little thing you ever saw in your life. Okay, if we get to $200 in donations, we're going to include this. If we can find it, there it is. It is a copy of a St. Gaudens tiny little gold piece. That's the $20 gold design. That's a copy. This is 0.4. Is that right? This is 10 carats and 0.4 grams. And Bill J sent that baby in, so that's an incentive to to contribute more to the show. And if you're up for that, boy, we can have a huge package. Just give it time. Now I'm going to get over and check PayPal real quick and see if we can start adding more coins. Because right now I've got Anonymous and Mark for a total of 35. There we go. There's the Christmas spirit coming out. Now I've got this fellow, and I'm going to have to call him Anonymous until I hear more. But now I have to read every single comment on every single thing sent in. Pamela Lynn, God love you. There's a $10 donation. And she says, thank you for all you do for the coin community. Pamela Lynn. See, now I got to check her messages, so you have to write a message. Now, Mantic is in. Oh, wait a minute, he's anonymous. It just says The Big Show. Good enough. He's in with a $25 donation. Mantic Coins, God love you. He's always been a good supporter of the channel, so, I got no problem reciprocating that, but he's got a good show. I started this show to raise the bar, right? I was watching a show earlier today where the coin guy had a raffle. What's the item? It's a roll of $50, right from the bank. Nothing special about it. It's out of a box, and it's a $10, roll of $50, no enders, and it's $5 per entry. And people are sending in 5 entries at a time. What we're trying to do is raise the bar. That's how this whole show came about, because more donations come in, and we add to the package. And Mantic Show I like also because he's also raising the bar by looking at die varieties while he coin roll hunts. And it's a good show. People like it. They got personality, Matthew says, is it true it's not against the law to make counterfeit coins under 5 cents? It is not true. It is false. You may not counterfeit U.S. coins. Now, if you're in China, you can counterfeit anything except for Chinese coins. In the United States, you can't counterfeit any legal tender for any nation. So we're getting a lot of coins. Stay right there. We're getting a lot of coins coming in. I'm going to get this out. Fella sent me this to inspect. We're getting a lot of coins coming in from China that are just fakes. Okay? And you got to be sneaky. You got to watch them. This fella sent this in. He wants to get it checked out. Wants to know if it's genuine, if it's authentic. Let's have a look at this real quick. Okay, this is an 1851 large cent. It looks to be in pretty wonderful shape. All right. If it's a genuine coin, at least it's $150. Well, he's thinking if he should have it slabbed or not. So he sent it to me to get my opinion, because I'm only $5 to have a look at it. And if you get it slabbed, they're going to charge you, it's going to cost you $40-50 just for that. What's an MS 66740D full step? I don't know, man. A lot. Anyway, he sends it in so we can get an idea of what's going on with it. And I check it out. It's a little bit underweight. Now I give it the full whammy. I don't have a spectrometer, right? But I can weigh it. I can measure it. I can give it a heck of a good look. The problem with this one, it's more than 10% too small in radius, right? And the rim, ain't a thing wrong with it. Not a single thing wrong with that rim. So how do you get a coin that's too darn small? It's a fake. Okay, another Another interesting things with this, we got these flow lines. It's going to be hard to see, but I got flow lines. See this here? These flow lines? I got them going through some of the worn details. You can't do that. No. Okay, over here, right, I've got weak detail here. I've got great flow lines all across the thing. I mean, you got bags under eyes, you got so many flow lines. But over here, these stars have been recut. Those are as sharp as can be. How are you going to get a star that sharp with dentals that close that are worn so bad? This is a terrific, terrifically bad reproduction. But the guy was going to spend, you know, $50 to get it slabbed. What are flow lines? You've got metal on metal, right? I'm going to squeeze this big fat piece of copper between two dies really hard, right? Let's see, what do I got for die? I got, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm going to squeeze that thing between two dies. This is a die. This is an actual mint die. Let's go over here at home. Now, they'd scrape the top of these off when they sell the things, because the mint cannot send out their tools without having them defaced to prevent counterfeiting. That's the whole idea. And this is probably a ½ pound. You got a flat side here that helps to lock it in place. It's called a Woodruff key. There's a metal bar that'll go in to what this inserts into. There you go. And you get two of these, right? A top and a bottom. And that coin is in between. And they just, I mean, you're talking hundreds of tons of pressure on that much area. This is for a quarter. And that guy is a $50. It's bigger than a quarter. Although this coin is smaller than it should be for, you know, for what it needs to be. Kind of a neat thing. So I wrote to him and explained what the problem was with that. It's fake. You can get counterfeit coins from China. They come in all the time, man. Know your stuff. People want to send these coins. Have it slabbed, they say. Have it looked at first. Seriously, because if you just have a slab, it's going to come back as not genuine, no slab, and they keep your money. Blue says, is that the one you won? That's the one. That's it, yes. Right there. I showed how to beat up eBay and snipe an auction. And this is one. See, they got little serial numbers. I got to account for all their dies. Right? They got a laser code on here somewhere. Where'd that be? It may be rusted off. They do get rusty because it's just a piece of steel. Well, there it is. That's a heavy piece of steel. Let's see if I can shake the desk. These come with a certificate of authenticity. There's your serial number 562162, which is right on here somewhere. 562162. This was, there you go. This was used at the Denver Mint. It made in Massachusetts quarters. It made this Massachusetts quarter in particular, as well as 543,744 others. That one die, and another one that went with it, made 500,000 coins, and it was taken out of service for just being worn out. It was retired on 2/14/2000. So we know that that coin was probably produced on, you know, the first couple of weeks of February, 18 years ago, just before my birthday. There you go. In service date, 2/14. Out of service, 2/14. 560,000 in a day. That's it. They don't last that long. A few hours. Made circulating Massachusetts Denver quarters. These are cool things you want to get. Tell them to check the die markers and double check any fake and copy stuff. Oh yeah. But a lot of coins don't have die markers recorded. That's the problem. You got more die markers known for varieties because, you know, they stand out. They're distinct. You got a coin run where they made 10 billion coins. That, you know, one of these dies can produce 500,000 and it gets worn out. Let me show you this. There's a quarter. It made this quarter. And that's in plastic, so it's going to be a little tougher to see. I don't know if this is the obverse or reverse die. I suspect it's the obverse. No, I suspect it's the reverse because it's Massachusetts. The obverse die does not matter as far as these state quarters. They can use these a lot longer, so you end up getting a whole lot of die deterioration, especially around the $quarter, in God we trust, around the outer edges. There it is. There, that quarter was struck with that die. One of those neat things. Logan says, I found a 1940D nickel full steps. I send you some pictures. Okay, don't expect me to answer those pictures during the show. No one does anything wrong. Never. I do plenty of things wrong. Gosh, I'm up at the plant one day. I got a work crew. I sent them in to do a job, and they punctured a line that serves lubricant to one of these massive pumps. You got two of them, and they got to operate together. And without that lubricant, that thing's going to overheat and really, really screw the pooch. Anyway, guy says to me, "Hey man, it's purple here," because you get this purple ooze coming up out of the ground. That's the lubricant for the motor. I had a plant guy right behind me. I said, "Dude, you know anything about this?" He gets on the radio and says, "Shut the plant down." Oh God, they lose about $50,000 an hour if they're not operating. What's a die brake cut error? Now, Matt, I just did a video on what die brakes are. You will have to go back and take a look at that. Click on my name down below. Let's see, where's the screen? This probably won't help, but down below the video, you should be able to find my name, and that'll take you to my channel. And from there, you can find, that one about die chips, cracks, cuts. It explains what it is. Yeah, just JB weld it and buff it out. Should be good. I keep not watching the screen and watching chat. I don't get to watch the chat so much. I get to talking about stuff. I get carried away. I'm going to get over to PayPal and see if we need to add more, because we're getting a pretty good build-up so far. Okay, let's see what we got. There's Mantic. Yep. Hit this button real quick. Let's see if we can see who else is in. Come on. Mantic's the last one right there, so I got $50, $60, $70 we get to play with. All right, that's okay. We got plenty of room in there. Let's, yep, we're home. We get $70 to work with, and I've got a really nice coin over here I'd like to add in. Where did it go? Right there. Do you like pennies? Pennies are the most widely collected coin of, because they're cheap. And the most widely collected of all time is the Lincoln cent. Well, I got a real nice one right here I'm going to add into this package. This comes in at $70. That'll square us up. And what makes this neat is PCGS slabbed the 1909 VDB MS64 red. It's nice. Let's get this under the scope. See what we got. It's upside down. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Okay, let me turn it around. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, you're looking at the N here, so it's a Type 2 reverse. You get a deep cut N. There's the VDB right where it should be. There it is. Great shape. Has a spot here as one on the face. But other than that, it's a fantastic looker. It's a beauty. Somebody's going to be happy to have this. I'd like to put this in the Dansko, but you can't put it in the Dansko. Let me see if I can make this focus just a little bit better. I mean, you got beautiful fields on this. But it's not MS65, it's MS64. So now you have a reference. If your coin is as good as this, MS64. If your coin is better than this, well, compared to an MS65, you can put together an entire graded set of coins. Every grade they make. There it is. There's a spot in the front. But this is a pretty darn decent looking piece. I think you'd be happy with it. And let's see, where's the number? We get the number 1515511. It's a binary. Now, they got these serial numbers on currency, and they keep the darn bills that have these special serial numbers. There you go. Such as 151551111. Do they also care about these on slabbed coins. Wait for it, babies. This will be the next big thing, is getting those serial numbers that are interesting. Now you got a full ladder and a serial number in your slab. What do you mean all day? I just got on. David says, not exactly Matthew, but you need to keep track for sure. Well, I thought he was spelling with name after each donation. I don't know what those are, man. You just have to pay attention. There we go. So we're going to add that baby in. Now, I've got another coin I want to add in that comes from Bill J. Here we go. I've got a proof. Bill J goes through a box of coins, a box of halves, just about every day. I sent you a picture of the 40D full steps. I can't stop and look at email in the middle of a show. It will really screw up the flow of the stream. This is an 82S. It's proof. I'm certain it came out of circulation. But dude, they've only got a couple million of these. I'm going to put that right in. It does have a wonderful cameo to it. I'm going to put that right in here. If it'll let go. Look, it's stuck. There we go. So we got a nice little package here. We've got the Peso 1960 from Fritz Bender. We got that big giant funnel. Look at that guy. Look at it. We got the funnel web spider from Paula Bloom. We got a half cent and 2 nickels, 2 proof nickels from, let's see if I can make that focus. Why is this thing so grouchy? From Lemonhead Penny gives us the half cent and the 2 nickels. This is really frustrating. I shook it already. I threw it at the ground earlier, and still it won't work. Let's try to make that focus. Okay, kinda. All right, we got a Barber dime from Bill J. We got a proof $50 from Bill J. We have the 1916 NIFC from Mantic Coins. And we got this right here that everybody chipped in to get. Matthew says, I got to start watching Ken stream more often. We're here all the time. Sometimes I just throw up. On Saturday, we have coin class. Yesterday was kind of boring. I'm working on that. I try to get these scripts going, so I got good talking points, but I tend to digress at times. Lincoln says, but every time I do, I'm time out. Sorry to hear it. Work on it. 2016 is the $50, the NIFC. Yeah. Now, we tend to run this about an hour show, and we'll see what people send in. We got to have at least $50 in order to send the package out, and we're there. We're a little above it. I'm going to take a look at PayPal so we have more to account for. Because the bigger the prize get, people really get excited and they tend to add more. So if you'd like to add more to this package and increase it and make it real nice, send PayPal, goods and services. That's what we got right now. Come on back. Let's see if I can find my way home. Can we email you questions to talk about in your shows? Absolutely. Now, I may not get to it immediately. Sometimes I get, 30, 40, 50 emails a day. The ones that take priority are going to be the ones that, are buying stuff. I've got stuff for sale, of course. I have a lot of people I email items to, and, well, I have to give that a priority because that pays the light bills and feeds me and fixes the car when it breaks down and stuff. But I want to get to more of those. So, yeah, I've got my email is right up here. If you have questions, send photos. Try to do your best to send clear photos. And it would really help if it was also right side up, because I'm getting a stiff neck trying to work these out. So take a look at your photo. If you can't see what you're trying to identify, I can guarantee you I can't see what you're trying to identify. What's the Grady coin? That is a 1909 VDB. There we go. In MS64 red, PCGS slab. Dude, it's gorgeous. That's a good looker right there. How's that for a graded coin? And you can type in that number on PCGS certification, and this is what will show up. You'll like it. There we go. We get a little bit of everything here. Is the Grady coin perfectly round? If so, are you sure? It's perfectly round. PCGS said so. I think I'm going to go stream after Ken, so come on down, says Lemonhead. Yeah, we get some stuff from Lemonhead. I got a 69 proof set I'd like to add in that came from Lemonhead. There we go. We got to get more donations. Now look, you got to tell people about this show. We're starting to make some good progress here. We're at over 1,300 subscribers. We got dozens of people watching. We got 47 people watching right now. But you got to tell people about the show so they come on down. More people, more donations, a bigger package, and happier people who win the package. Because all the people who win the package says, man, I wish everybody just put in $5. Because we would have a giant package then. I'll send more stuff this week, says Lemon. Lemon, what have I got left? Ooh, let me get this real quick. Yeah, put my elbow on this arm, and it's just this piece of steel is all that's left. I think that's the end of it. Let's see. I've got some more of these. I've got 2 rolls of 2005, whatever they were, quarters. And this is the end of the proofs right there. Yeah, so we got a few things here. We keep adding them in. You know, the more people donate to the show, the more I'm able to contribute from my own stock and from other people that send it in. If it's a small show, we stay small. So you get a double whammy, right? I'll be able to add in more stuff from other people as well as, you know, from myself. He says, is there a price difference between red brown and brown? You betcha. You betcha. There's a reason they have that. What are you going to buy first? An uncirculated brown coin or the same coin in the same condition, bright smacking red? Absolutely. Color is everything. Natural copper toning, over time they will darken, especially these older coppers. Not like that fake one, which looks like it's, you know, brand new, clean. Yeah, they darken right up. I got a Canadian here somewhere. Where'd that go? Here we go. You can see what the Canadians do. They darken up beautifully. There we go. There's, what's that, an 1899? That's an 1887 Canadian penny. And it's got great brown tone and color to it. And if you can get those in bright red, dude, you have performed a miracle. Here's the back on that. If we can see it, 18, come on. Will not focus. Why do they sell these things? Automatically focuses. Yeah, automatically goes through store windows. No matter. You can see the color on that. It shows up just fine. There you go. Cool penny. Oh, those are wonderful. Nice coin. It's heavy. Chef said, I must have bought the house. She said. Mary is here. Good to see you. Mary, Mark is here, he says, but not the only Mark around. Focus your stupid freaking There's nothing I can do with that damn thing. Look at it. Look. I shake. Nothing. I tried hitting it. I've soaked it in boiling acid. Nothing is helping. Gosh, I cut the cord 3 times and it's still too short. I hate this camera. Don't buy stuff at Walmart. It's all crap. Ken says, I'm not pissed at you, sir. That's right. Call me Mr. Ken Peavy, by the way. Okay, now I'm going to check PayPal one last time. It's been pretty quiet tonight. It's okay. Coming into the summertime, we got graduation going on. There's always something going on. Otherwise, we're going to go right ahead and draw a winner here. Let me hit this button real quick. Okay, that's it. I think I can just talk stuff up for a bit. I think the donations have slid down to a quiet roar at this point. There we go. Baby shaken syndrome. Well, you got to do it. These cameras, if you're not mean with them, they just don't respond. Are you actually a PhD? No, I'm not. I went for a BS, but I got pretty damn drunk for a few years. Had a great time in college. Didn't achieve a thing. Got slapped a lot, though. Do I have to call you doctor? Not yet. Although I have played doctor on TV. I'm not an actual real doctor. 5 cents or level a toilet. They still using nickels to balance the toilets? Probably. We used to do that. I've done a lot of construction work, you know. The toilet's a little off, you stick a nickel under one side and add a little grout. You'll never see a thing. It works great. What you talking about, Lemonhead? Balancing toilets. Okay, what do we got here? We got this gorgeous thing, that lemon scent, the half penny. We got the 2 proof 2005 nickels from Lemon. We've got this 1 ounce silver dollar from Paula. Now I guess Paula got it from SJ, is that right? If you're a floor guy, well, the spackle guys and the floor guys always get into it. And that's a 1 ounce dollar from Paula. She got it from SJ, and she got it from Australia. And that's in there. We got a Kennedy NIFC. We got a Kennedy Proof from Bill J. This is from Mantic. We got from Fritz Bender a Mexican Peso from Bill J. There's little barber dimes hiding out right here. And everybody contributed, and we have 1909 BDB MS64 Beauty, full red. I like the spider. Everybody likes the spider. I gotta get some more of those. You know, they can be had for, you know, $25 to $30, pretty darn reasonably. And dude, it's the coolest thing you ever did see. I bought it from her. Yep. God love you. And then you sent it in here. Well, somebody's gonna get that thing and make a good home of it. I like them Canadians. There's nothing wrong with Canadians. If we had more donations, I could get more coins in. I've got, oh, let's see. We've got a couple of them out here. Let's have a look under here. Scopage. I cannot get to the scope. There we go. That's the 1887. See if I can make that focus. And with that comes an 1967, one of these brand new with a rock dove, their bicentennial years. And I always keep a few small things around. You know, sometimes you get some small donations towards the end, or you're just trying to make it up to get the accounting right. So I've got a 1958, just screaming hot, brilliant uncirculated young head here. Look at the detail on here. Not a thing wrong with it. Great condition, great shape. Now these Canadians have a lot higher rim. If you can see the rim on those. Let's go back home real quick. They've got a square and taller rim. So for the wear to get down into the details, it takes a lot more wear in the rim. And of course subsequently it takes longer. And for the same level, grade, you got wonderful details left on these. See if we can get that back here. Scope. There you go. And it comes down a lot of times to the hair details and the details in the gems. Right in here. I've got all 4 points on my gems. All 4. This is coming in at XF. I've got just the lightest wear in here. Just the lightest wear here. Because these rims are so darn tall. Right? The rest of the detail holds up almost beautifully every time. It takes a lot of wear to get this tone down. That's XF, every bit of it. That's a $19 coin. I can't get to the back. There you go. And you always keep the detail in the leaves. Watch the dots. I mean, you can wear these down. Make no mistake. You can have them, they just, you know, there's nothing there but the date. And even that's tore up. What's that translate to? That'd be like $25 in Canadian funds. $19 in U.S. funds. See if I can find my way back to there. Here we go. But get into those Canadians. A lot of them you can be had for pretty darn reasonable amounts. There aren't that many collectors of Canadian coins, even though their mintages are, you know, drastically low because they have a much smaller population. There just aren't that many collectors. Okay, now I looked at PayPal, and we did not make the $200 target. So this St. Gaudens reproduction in gold is going to have to wait for another day. There it is. That's a peach right there. That's wonderful. Bill J sent that in. We thank him greatly. We have given away gold from him already, but I guess today's not going to be another day for it. KPV@live.com. Donations to PayPal goods and services only. The bigger the donation, the bigger the package. That's how it works. But I think we've expired all the people with donations today. So I'll give it one last look. And if nothing new, where'd it go? I seem to have deleted it. Okay, I'm going to open a page, and this is going to cause some lag. If we have no more donations, we're going to go ahead and award this package. If it'll come up. Yep, that's it. Now, if any other donations come in after right now, we're going to carry that over to next week's package. That's how it's going to work. Let me find my way home here. Just a moment. There we go. We're at KPV Livestream, Mantic. Where are we at? We're at the end. We're at the total. This is our package today. It does not include this. This is one of the props. That's CJ's goodies. Okay, but it does include the silver round, a silver $1, 999, 1 ounce, Australian. Gosh, it's worth it just for this thing. That big giant funnel web. I gotta get some more of these. All right, we got the halfpenny, a couple of halves here. Proof nickels. We've got the next item here, the 1909 VDB MS64 red. Real nice. We got a silver peso from 1960 and a barber dime. We've got Bill J has contributed. We've got Lemonhead Penny, Bill J, Lemonhead. This is Manta Coins. This comes from Paula, and she got it from SJ. This is Fritz Bender, and we got this put in because Paula and Mark Rossman and Pamela Lynn and Mantic all made contributions. That's how it works. If you want to see a huge prize, just chip in a little bit each, and we'll get there. Now today we got this is probably a $70 coin all by itself, 70, 75. This guy, you know, and it's 25 to 30 all by itself. I have no idea what a Mexican peso from 1960 value is at. None. No idea. But these are pretty slick. These are priceless. That's probably the big prize of the day is right here. I'm sure I have a birthday coming up, Ken. My birthday was months ago. In order to win the prize, you have to watch the letters put down to guess the word. Now, I've been putting down some letters here now and again, taking them away. There's some extra letters in there as well. Now, if need be, let me type this. If need be, I can start showing the letters in order. But if you can guess what word they're supposed to comprise, you'll get this package. So I've typed go. You can start to guess. And under this screen is the word it should say. Quarterly, tercentenary, quarterly, Liberty Quarter, koi lovers, guessed quarter, koi lovers said quarter. It's not quarterly. I always put a couple of extra letters in. I figured I'll put quarterly because quarterly is not really coin related where quarter is. Now, koi, have you won in the past 2 months? I do not see koi lovers on my list. So I got 6-3 is koi lovers. Now, koi lovers had sent him some a whole bunch of coins for that Dance Go giveaway, which was, you have not won, you qualified. Do you have a U.S. address? Are you a U.S. citizen? Because I ain't shipping this to France. Koi lovers, you get it. Koi lovers wins. There we go. But I put this under the, I put that under the stage to make sure that we're not making it up. So Koi, good luck. Congratulations. I need your shipping address. I might have it here. No, I'm sure I've lost it. It wouldn't be here. I need you to send me your shipping address to this email, right? And here's one more thing. If you can take a screenshot, only you would be able to have this down here with your name, Koi lovers, where it says, you know, say something. Only you would be able to have this. You're in Tampa? Dude, you'll have this by Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm up in North Florida. Tampa. Well, no matter. I can't just send it to Tampa. I'm going to need a street address. So send me that information if you would. And we're going to pack this stuff up and get it right to you. That's not a bad little package. Look at it. Look how many people sent stuff in. We want to thank Paula. We want to thank Anonymous. We want to thank Mark Rossman, Pamela Lynn, Mantic Coins, Lemonhead Penny, Bill J, Mantic Coins again, Lemonhead again, me, Bill J, Fritz Bender, and everybody who came in and watched. Now, what I need to know, it's time for fucking Chinese food. I had to delete that so I could put in the coin Jeopardy thing. Yeah, I still have this. I still got the Video Daily Double. Yeah, smash like, by the way. 47 likes? Okay, I'm going to put in 47 wheat pennies. And I got Koi Lovers wins today. There we go. And here you got the Pilgrim giving a high five to the claw-fisted grasshopper rabbit man. It's in there. Where is it? There's home. That's how it works. That's the claw-fisted rabbit grasshopper man. Look at his, he's got rabbit ears. It's not a lobster. Lobsters have these things. You know, if you ever go shopping for lobster, get the ones that have the long antennas, because the longer they're in those tanks, well, they nibble on each other's antennas because there's nothing to eat. So you get better flavor from the longer antennas because they still have all their sugars and all their, you know, in their system, and they're still juiced up from being out in the water and stuff. But they're fresher. That's a hit, Pilgrim. You got to get one of those babies. You can probably get one of those $50 coins for, you know, $50 to $60 pretty easily. Dirt says, Night Ken, my brother's here. You guys stay groovy. Don't get in trouble. Gosh, that was a lot of fun. I really wanted that un peso. We've got more. Don't worry about a thing, Mud. We've got more. And next week, we'll be doing it again. Now, if we had more donations, maybe I could have fit in another peso tonight. But this is what we got. And that's not a bad package at all, really. Look what you got. Look at this Koi. Koi, do you like Lincolns? Look at this. MS64 bright red. Simply scrumptious. You got the big, giant, gnarly thing here, Herman. That's sent in by Anonymous. There it is. Great color. It's not proof. This is actually their brilliant uncirculated finish. But gosh, you'd look at that and say, dude, that's cameo. I figured just an earlier strike. It is a nice coin. You're going to like this one. There's CFA. Did you just ask Lincoln Central Coins if he liked Lincoln? No, Koi Lovers. If Koi Lovers likes Lincolns. Everybody likes Lincolns. Come on, you can't go bad with that. There we go. We got a couple of proofs. We got some silver, some silver, some silver right in here. We got copper, copper, copper. Some clad, 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 clad. We got, let's see, proof, proof, proof. Lots of BUs. That's a little bit of everything right there. That'll work out just wonderful. So I'll be getting that back out tomorrow, and if you're in the state, you'll probably have it by Wednesday, by golly. 50 likes. We're going to stop right there, and I'm going to add some wheats for you. Oh, lost my notes. Let's see, I've got them right here. My bags keep moving around. There we go. We got the ever-dwindling sack. This was huge before, but every week we give away a few more. Every week a few more. So I got to get some more. Oh, we've got a wheat bag in progress, by the way, guys. You've seen the shows. I get a bag. I get a sack of 5,000 wheats, and we open them up right here and count them out right here. We've done 2 bags so far. If you'd like to get involved, I've got 2,000 of them sold. If we get 3,000, I'm going to go ahead and order that next bag, right, and we'll have another show. It is $50 per 1,000. It's $7.50 shipping. if you'd like to get in on that next bag of wheats. But they're not like these where I have picked through them. And we know that these coins have been picked over for dates, for mint marks, for steals, for early coins, but they're not necessarily picked over for die varieties. So one thing we do is put them over here under the scope and check them for RPMs, buy die chips, cracks, whatever we can find, double dies, just whatever. And if we find something, we'll stick it in a few flips, you know, get that off to you. A lot of people have been doing it. It's a lot of fun. I order the coins at $3,000. If you want to get in on it, get a hold of me at this email address. It's $57.50 for 1,000 wheats sent to you, and we're going to show them off to the world first. Never as slow as me, says Hidden. I'm slower than you. It's a race. Gosh, it's going to take forever. My money's on the rabbit grasshopper man. Okay, guys, I want to thank you for coming in. Thank you for everybody who makes this happen. We do this every week. We do this. Tell your friends. Tell them to, bring your kids. Bring your housekeeper. Whatever you got. Somebody walking by down the street, bring him in. So you got to watch this. You got employees, make them watch this. Okay, got it. Oh, and Coy, you also have 1,000 Mantic coins coming from me. And Phoenix Van Life is saying she's going to give you 10,000. Yeah. So to get those, you got to be there Saturday on Mantic's Treasure Hunt. And you're going to see that link down below in the description. Tell your friends, the big show is a can't miss. Can't miss it. I've missed it. Nothing happens. It's a darn shame. But here it is. We're raising the bar is what we do here. Gosh. I saw a show earlier. A fella brought in $70 in donations, and he gave out a roll of $half. I think we got more stuff. We've given away over $10,000 worth of coins on this show. We had $70 come in today, and we got that just in this coin. Come on. What do you got? 7, 8, 9, 10. These are probably a couple of bucks a piece. These are probably a couple of bucks a piece. This is going to be worth a fortune. This is a couple of bucks. That's a couple of bucks. This thing, I got no idea. But you got 2 real winners here for sure. Plus, a whole bunch of wheat pennies. Plus, you get 11,000 Mantic coins. $10 to the peso? Get the hell out. Those are $10. Fritz sent that in, a whole bunch of stuff. Those are worth $10. I'm going to Mexico. Phoenix says, yep, hit me up at Mantic Coin Saturday stream. Core Liberals, I'll drop 10,000 Mantic. Kaboom! You know what you do with 10,000 Mantic coins? You can buy rolls over at Mantic Show, right? And he'll search through it and send you what he finds. And it doesn't just hunt for silver. Seriously, it's the die varieties. That's where the money is. Give away the silver. The money's in the die varieties. That sucker only has 10% silver. Not worth $10. No matter. It weighs a ton. That's gonna be $100 worth of silver. They're as heavy as hell. What's it, a $half size? It's something. Hey, stack it up when the world ends. You can buy yourself some seeds. I got a nice Balboa with Mantic coins. He gives away some good stuff. He picked up some proofs from me. He's handing those out. He's got a lot of proof sets. He's handed out gold pandas. Somebody got all his gold, I think. He's got more. He'll come up with it. He gave me, I won. I had found it again, but I've already lost it. Let's see, where'd that go? Stuff that needs looked at. Is this the box? This might be the box. Yeah, that's stuff that needs looked at. And I had won I don't always win stuff on Mantic coins, but when I do, it's platinum. I get a platinum eagle out of him. Gosh, I've never had a platinum. Did somebody pee in your Cheerios, Hidden? Hidden, is the cough syrup kicking in or what? Does somebody need a hug or a nap? That's not it. No, that's a Roosevelt dime. Well, I've already lost it. It must be that other box. 10, 25, 50. I bet you this is it. I bet you this is it. Woo! See? The chair. Ah, that's it. Have you seen one of these? That is a $10 Platinum Eagle, which we will never see. There you go. You got the Statue of Liberty on the front. It's just this little thing. Where'd that dime go ahead? Okay, here's a Mercury dime for comparison in size. It's a little smaller than a Mercury dime. Let's have a close-up on that. I haven't taken it out yet because I don't even want to touch it with the gloves. There you go, 2002, which for the first 5 years, this is the lowest mintage. And in their whole run on these Platinum Eagles, they only produce about 250,000 of them. But that's 0.9995 platinum. $10 bill. There it is. Wasn't Hidden going to go streaming next? Well, somebody's streaming next. I like that platinum. There it is. Now, if you want to buy that, you know, I'll just put the money back into Mantic's show. Yeah, I send him money. He sends me money. We send each other money. And, you know, we put stuff in each other's show. It works out great. You know, it's a neat thing because we're doing more cross promotions between these groups. Really, we're the collectors. Let's promote each other. We got David Smock's channel over here. He gets on and talks about coins. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to each other. You got Bill J. Great videos. Watch what he picks out of those rolls. Good Lord, he goes through massive volume on these things. I think Melt, it's 90 or more. Melt is 90 at least, but you're talking 250,000 coins for the entire series. Yeah, they have a pretty decent premium. It's kind of nice. Now, David Smock will be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time, which is, I don't know what time that is here. 8, 9, 10, God knows. Just click the little bell. Oh, I can show you that. USB screen. There you go. Up here. You can't see it. There it is. Hey, right up here, you get a little bell. Now, on the videos, it's going to be below the videos. Here's the coin op. You see his little bell. You want to put those little wings on it. All right, make sure you get those little wings. Click those little bells you see. But for me, it'll be below the... oh, it's right down here somewhere. I don't know. It should say subscribed. If it doesn't say subscribed with a D, click it so it subscribes, and then you can click the bell, and when I get on, you'll get a notification. Mantic, I'm doing an auction a week from Monday as well. I'll have coins to auction to raise money for my trip. Where you going? He's going to get that operation. Well, it's about time. Spread the love. Well, who else is going to do it for us if we don't do it for ourselves? Besides which, Mantic's got a good show. Bill J, great show. He talks about coins. You can learn from him. Check him out. Guys, I'm going to go. My coffee's calling. It's time to use that restroom. The reading room. Excuse me. Got to say that right. Colorado Springs, the ANA Summer Seminar. Jeez. How's the temperature up in Colorado Springs? It's getting pretty warm out here. Good God. This platinum's going to melt. I'll be doing some live streaming from there. There you go. That'll be fun to see. Okay, guys. I'm going to take off. Congratulations to koi lovers, and thanks for everyone for all you do. And stay groovy.